might be hearing a lot about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency these days, especially on social media. There are a couple of reasons for this. First, Bitcoin tanked 32% this month, November 2025, and the entire market lost $1.2 trillion in value. That's a big number. And if you're holding it, looking to weather the storm, then hang in there because things could get a whole lot better soon. Secondly, Donald Trump has vowed to make the U.S. crypto capital of the world and signed into law the Genius Act, which passed in the Senate with 68 votes in favor and 30 opposed. Part of the changes coming is that regular banks and financial firms like Walmart can issue coins with one-to-one reserves, audits, and federal integration, which makes it easier to own and redeem. Here in Canada, the 2025 budget that just passed greenlit Canadian dollar-backed stable coins, also one-to-one in value, mirroring the U.S. move. However, unlike the U.S., critics are calling foul on the Liberals because many believe it's too strong a push toward digital currency and, consequently, extreme government oversight. The Liberals already have control over the banks, based on their historical freezing of bank accounts for freedom protesters. If currency goes completely digital, they could literally shut you down at the drop of a hat. 82% of Canadians strongly disagree that the Bank of Canada should build a digital currency, which actually led the Bank of Canada to scale down its work and shift to stablecoins and payments innovation. The big reason for the crash in value, despite all the movement in the US and Canada towards stablecoin legislation, is the fact that many people still do not understand cryptocurrency. As a result, there is tons of fraud being uncovered. For example, Cambodia's Prince Holding Group, a seemingly legit real estate and finance company operating in 30 countries, ran an entirely criminal network, forcing workers obtained through human trafficking to execute the scams. They essentially used fake apps and social engineering to trick people into wiring crypto, and then, of course, the funds just disappeared. Estimates worldwide have the losses pegged at billions of dollars. It is one of the largest investment frauds in history. So while the USA is trying to regulate crypto and passing the Genius legislation, there's still the dark side of crypto in which anyone who speaks the sometimes indecipherable language of digital currency is preying on those wanting to risk their life savings on the promise of getting rich. What should you do? If you're willing to wait out the positive effects of the crackdown on fraud and North America's major push to regulate, 2026 could be serious. Consider subscribing, and a thumbs up for the video would really help us out. I'm Glenn Zacher. I'll see you next time.